I'm Adam Marino.
And I'm Mike Marino. That's right, we're related.
We are two cousins talking music and how it relates to us.
And why it should relate to you.
This is How It's Related. You gonna make it?
Nope.
Okay. So we are in for a quickie to officially say happy birthday. All right, that's over with.
Great, thanks.
And we gotta go soon. We are on our way to Detroit, Michigan to catch the San Francisco Giants take on the Detroit Tigers. But I want to go over one thing that has been coming up in both our algorithms. I want to ask you first, does Billy Corgan from Smashing Pumpkins, does he have a show that you're aware of, or is just he on all these shows where the algorithm comes up that he's on these podcasts or things like that? Do you know?
I believe he has some type of videoed interview show, but he's doing a lot of media right now.
Yeah, which is just a little odd to me.
I mean, this is a
calculated.
No, this is not new. This whole thing that we're about to get into.
Well, what I'm saying is it's not new. However, he's very much older and now talking through this more again.
New album and a tour, I think, is what's happening or has happened. I don't know.
So let's start with Nirvana. So I saw in an interview that someone came over to his house and was like, oh, check out this Nirvana song. Hit play and Smells Like Teen Spirit. And he's like, oh, they ripped that off. Okay. And in the interview, he's saying, yeah, I showed Kurt that. I showed Kurt how to layer guitar. And now my first thought was, are you saying it like it? I'll say this. He didn't say it like, man, I thought that was so cool. Nirvana was a great band and that I was able to. He didn't do it like that.
Right.
He said it more like, well, yeah, they ripped it off. Like in a way that's like he's still all these years. Because again, this wasn't a replayed clip from 2001. It was a clip from 18 minutes ago.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
What he is doing, he is hungry for validation. Here's the thing.
But he's good, right?
He is everything that he's claiming to be. He is that.
Yeah.
Right? He is on the Mount Rushmore next to Kurt Cobain. He is, for what he's done and what he took, because he didn't
necessarily theory. We've talked about this. Like he
didn't
knows how to
invent much. He played that shoegaze style with a Electro-Harmonix Big Muff, and it gave it that big fuzzy sound, which had been done before, not in the way that he did it. But anyway, he wrote great songs. He inspired an entire, countless bands and people to do stuff that he had done, and do rip him off because he is of that stature where it's like, yeah, I mean, your songwriting reeks of your influences, right? And he is an influence to many, 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 many people. But he seems to be after that status that Kurt has, and is like mad because he's still alive and just doesn't have it. Like people kind of.
But if he would have died, he would have probably. Well, you know how that goes,
Billy. So, yeah. I mean, yeah, but here the question is, would Kurt be talking about himself that way if he was alive?
Well, his personality was just different.
You'd think, yeah. So there's doing it with grace, and then there's doing it with "Give me mine," because that's what he's doing. Okay, this is not new though. He does this all the time. He's kind of a jackass.
Yeah.
2005. He writes not an op-ed. He wrote an article. He's from Chicago. For the Chicago Tribune, he wrote an article that was in the newspaper trashing his band and his bandmates and everything, and how he is the thing, he is it, and he's going to reinvent. And who does that? Years off the success of like Melancholy and stuff, but like
the infinite sadness.
There was a weird block of years where what he was doing wasn't landing, even with the hardcore fans. Like, yeah, okay,
yeah.
But yeah, I've noticed a lot lately, like in the last 3 weeks, a lot of Billy Corgan interviews are coming up where he's calling
dude.
Stone Temple Pilots out for
Yes.
ripping him off.
Yep.
And I'm like, shut your mouth.
Now
Stop it.
Now that clip though, you can't deny that. The clip that he's talking about.
Did he invent a series of notes? Come on. No. He's talking about what Scott is singing this like I forget the
feel it.
Yeah, and Billy also went la la. That's what he's saying. Do you see? Do you get it?
Like
I sang those notes too. I want to swear so bad right now. Like, how dare you do that? Just take credit for a sequence of notes that has likely been done 12 million times before and will be. Don't do that. What are you doing? Are you trying to elicit some reaction out of them? Because the DeLeo brothers were just like, oh yeah, okay. Like, what?
Yeah,
I'd like to watch that whole interview. I didn't watch it. I just saw the clip, but
that's all I've seen.
How dare you, William Corgan?
Here's what's interesting. He's going the other way too, where he's being the interviewer, and he's had like, it's not Ed Sheeran. It was interesting. It was someone good who offered up something interesting that Billy didn't know, and they talked it through, and it was pretty cool. And it was,
he wasn't an asshole about it.
No, they were just talking like, Billy asked him something, and he was like, no, it's because I didn't know it was going to go like this, and that's why I did that. And then Billy said something like, oh, I didn't know that. It was a good conversation. Billy was the one interviewing, though.
Yeah.
It wasn't, in the
I'm
other
sure
clips,
he has an interview show.
Yeah, in these other clips, it's more, I don't know if he's the interviewer, but he's the one explaining, and it doesn't look like he's the interviewer.
The Stone Temple Pilots one is the one that I think is his interview show.
I think so,
because
too.
he very much had cards and had them on a couch, and he was talking at them, like he was facing them.
Yeah.
I think, but I've never heard anything about it. It might just exist on the internet, which is fine.
Right. Very weird, though.
But he, all of that aside, undeniably, I mean, a big influence on me, iconic stretch of albums that he made and songs, and not even like, if you want to talk about deep cuts, Smashing Pumpkins has
the
deep cuts.
No, they do. This
Geek USA from Siamese Dream, he was like a heavy metal, like a hair metal shredder guy. He wanted to do that. Him and Rivers from Weezer actually were like glam rock dudes, and then they tried something new, and that's what took off. Isn't that kind of weird?
So, I mean, dude, this riff, like, it just hits. I don't know.
You saw the interview of him talking about Bullet with Butterfly Wings?
Yeah. How it was just like,
how he wrote
nothing.
that like, here,
yeah,
fine.
yeah. Like,
that was
fine,
a throwaway.
Yeah, and same thing with like Zero was supposed to be like, I'm your nothing, I'm your like, and it became like this big old. But he would write like intricate, and he said this on this other Instagram reel I saw, where he said, I would write stuff that I thought was epic, and no one wanted it. They wanted the other stuff, and that's why radio is what it is now. Now, I agree with some of that. Like,
yeah, he wanted 33, you know that song? And Bullet with Butterfly Wings, which is what was selling. And, I mean, 33 is amazing.
Yeah.
Mayonnaise, just, there's so many amazing songs.
What's the one, We Only Come Out at Night? That's from that album.
What?
It's like slow and kind of dorky, but it's good. It's like got a rhythmic da-dunk, da-dunk, da-dunk. What is that?
I'm drawing a blank.
Man, maybe someone will find it for us in the comments. But it's on the double album is Melancholy, right?
And is it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, because I had the CD. You'd open it and it had the two, and I mean those were the days of opening a double CD. I mean, that was pretty cool.
2 different albums in one. Yeah.
Yeah, you're like, because CDs already were like pretty cool. You had your Discman, and then if you were rich,
Discman.
if
John
you were,
Discman.
if you were rich, you not only had the Discman, you had the ability to shake it for 5 seconds and it wouldn't skip.
Anti-skip.
So
That was what's up. Which is good when you had the tape player adapter connected to your CD player sitting on the top of your...
And it was good when you go like this all the time because that's how you live your life.
Yeah. You don't shake
You
your
just-
music.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Shake
At
it
a
like, they
Mexican-
said shake it
at
like
a-
a Polaroid picture.
The Mexican restaurant. So yeah, like a CD was kind of cool, and when they had a double album, you're like, well, how are they gonna fit it in? What are they gonna do? Oh, like that. Like that was just that was.
But that was the double stacked case, right?
yes,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
That was so cool.
The first time I saw that was the Doors' Greatest Hits.
Was on a double.
Yeah.
So the Beatles, the White Album
Is like that.
is like
Yeah,
that,
yeah, yeah.
absolutely, and Anthology.
Anthologies like that too, but there's multiple.
But
Anthology had
Yeah.
like a bunch of discs in it, right?
and you put them together, and
yeah.
that was pretty cool. The Beatles Anthology, when you have 4 separate tracks of No Reply, where Ringo is off beat,
Yeah.
that's pretty cool. That we're able to hear that, like, oh, dude, that's way off. Like, that's just cool to hear that stuff.
Reminded me just now. I don't know if you told me this. I don't know where I heard this. Maybe it was a real something. There's a take of a song that was kept, a Beatles song, maybe from Abbey Road, maybe from but anyway, Ringo is not in the studio. He's like smoking or going to the bathroom or
so
something.
Paul does
and
the
they
drums?
started the take. And the drummer's not sitting in there, and he walks in, sits down, boom, and on,
just-
and that's the recording. Like one take, boom.
No,
and
that
was
wasn't
it.
me. That wasn't me that told you that.
I don't know. I need to Google that
that's
because
awesome.
that just popped into my head.
Like
Which
they
I
knew
totally believe.
Like
But-
they knew he'd come in, like, oh yeah, and
and just land on the one, boom, and then
yeah,
that dude is slept on. His drumming style, like, oh yes, and Ringo hit things. No,
right. No, he made the.
brilliant.
That's when they take off. That's when they really took off. Think about it. They had Pete Best.
he did.
A lot of people don't know.
He
who
did
that
the
is.
thing. Yeah, I think most Beatle people know exactly.
Well,
who
not
Pete Best
everyone's
is.
a Beatle person.
Oh.
I mean, I'm just saying.
Okay, but
They're wrong, but
yeah, Ringo, you line up 200, 500 drummers, give them an instrumental. They're pretty much going to play the same thing or something, there'll be some outside of the, but Ringo he's going to go the opposite way that you expect. He's going to do things that are not intuitive and make that like there's a YouTube series on this stuff like Drumeo and things like that. Here's why this is. Who would think? What?
yeah,
Like that's a lyric. Like that's its own.
Right.
You
No, that
could.
is cool.
Yeah, I don't know. But anyway, now we're over here talking about the Beatles.
That's the bloody Beatles.
Beetle Corgan.
Beetle Corgan.
Yeah.
I think that's the name of this episode. Oh, Beetle Corgan. Makes no sense.
Yeah.
Maybe it'll affect the algorithm. We'll get like 9,000 views.
Who is Algorithm? Al Gore rhythm, like he dances.
The rhythm's gonna get you.
I invented the internet.
That's where I was about. That's what I was about to say. Yeah.
Okay.
And global warming, which we'll leave you with this last side note. Did you hear that global warming's a thing, and so like the ice caps are like melting and like all this? It's going the opposite way. I saw a thing that it is reversed, and now it's even colder, and the icebergs and the ice and the igloos, Eskimos, and ice is getting way like reversed.
The Eskimos are getting bigger.
Yeah, they're getting fatter.
Yeah.
So I don't know what that means, but that's there. I said that.
That's a thing that happened out of your mouth.
Yeah. So yeah, now you know that. So
I feel good about what we've done here today.
that's how it's not related.
How it's.
So we will see you next week.
I love you.
Okay, so if you happen to like this episode, please tell a friend.
And if you didn't like this episode, please tell nobody.
Be sure to like and subscribe on Apple and Spotify and, of course, YouTube.
Follow us on social media as the links are in the show notes.
Remember to check out our next episode where we will tell you how it's related.